a new venue. Where on earth do you start? So, where do you start when you go to a new water that you've never fished before? Well, that depends. If it's a commercial fishery, it's probably quite easy to catch fish wherever you go, because they seem to be pretty consistent and pretty overstocked. This water is a club water, and I wouldn't say it's a low stock fishery, but the information on the club's website tells you what the stock is: carp, bream, roach, rudd, one or two exotics of perch, gudgeon, but I don't expect it to be a high stock fishery. But let's go around and see what we can see. Oh, this is interesting. May look like much, but this is a ditch draining off surrounding fields. Bone dry at the moment, and it runs into the lake just here. Very low hanging tree there. Oh, that looks fishy. Quite a nice open swim. Got tree cover on the left and on the right, and that is the corner of the island. That's about 20 metres, I should think, across there. So, this is another swim. Back end of the island. You can clearly see how the island's undercut over there because the water's very low. Don't know what the depth's like. Be worth plumbing that one up, I think. Looks interesting. Now, what's this? We're getting towards the top end of the lake now. This narrows up here. Reeds on the far side. That looks like that's the end swim on that bank. This looks a very interesting swim indeed. Let's continue. Right, here it's about 20 metres to the far bank. Don't know what the depth is like down there or along here. But although it's not easy to see, there are carp on the surface. I doubt if you can pick them up. There you go, run into a couple of anglers. Proof that there are plenty of carp in here. Look at that, nice fish. Alright lads, have a good day. Right, we're right up the top end now, and this is about 6 metres wide, if that. Let's have a look and go down the other side. Well, just before we walk down the other bank, this is the inlet stream. All the water obviously drains off the land in the valley and comes into the lake. Looking pretty dried up though, not surprising this weather. As you can see, you can't get to the opposite bank. Not until you get to the corner swim that we saw earlier. Here's the first swim, or the top swim, on the opposite bank. Neatly cut out. Looks very shallow on the inside and up into those reeds. But there are fish moving, silvers I suspect, can't see. Right, we've reached the trees that we can see from the other bank. Looks very fishy under there, but looks a complete snag pit. There's also a good inside swim, but I can see the bottom, but it doesn't mean to say that fish don't get in there. Ah, there's another interesting feature here, because these fields are also a lot higher. Again, on this side we've got drainage ditches. Bone dry. Very shallow down there. I suppose you could sit out. one thing I have really noticed on this fishery, I don't know if it's going to be too clear, trees obviously do not grow in the water normally, and if you see where the bank is now, there's obviously been a huge amount of wave action that's eroded the banks, because I think, I would estimate, the original bank was about 4 meters further out in this swim in particular. So, and where does all the dirt go that gets washed away? It just spreads out along the bottom, so it's very shallow here. These swims really show the importance of plumbing up. And I might be able to do a little exercise of that shortly. Catch you later. And that's the other side of the outlet. The stream continues on down through there and across the road. Well, that concludes our walk around the lake. Hope you'll join me next time, and we may actually be able to do a bit of fishing. Catch you later.